Alright guys, we are back for more of my 2026 Valentine's Day special. We just put some solid colors for the Nintendo Wii and that was a whole lot of fun. So, for our next segment we are going to be playing Kirby's Return to Dreamland for the Nintendo Wii. So let's jump right into it. Alright, so let's of course choose my file, and we'll go ahead and jump into the main game. And we're just going to play for the first level in the segment, Cookie Country. Alright, let's get things started with stage 1. Alright, let's go get ourselves a sword. Oh, there's a donut. That sounds good. Alright, time to go inside a cave. I've got a key over here that we can pick up. Let's go and unlock this. And we'll go ahead and drop our ability very quickly so we can get rid of that stone. Alright, what up? Alright, there's some more stones right here. Yeah, I don't think so, suckers. Alright, going back outside. Find a shining enemy here. Ah, shoot! It's got hurt. I've got the Ultra Sword. Alright, let's get ready to power up. Basically, using one of the super abilities right now. You always gotta love using them in this game. Alright, a portal's opened up. Let's go inside. Got our one up. Alright, we'll get a sword over here. So now we're going to be fighting the Spear Doomer. I got him! Alright, now we're going to go ahead and get out of this portal. Alright, so we just completed the first stage. Let's go and do the goal game now. And we have made it to the top level! That is fantastic. Alright, let's go to stage 2. Alright, time to take a ride on the Warp Star. I'm gonna keep my sword with me for right now. Because I think it kind of works a little bit better right here throughout this kind of stage compared to the cutter. Yeah, nice try, Spider. I got an R1 up right there. We're going to use this cannon here to destroy some blocks up ahead. I'm just going to wait till this runs out so we can get those stars up here. There we go. Alright, time to head into the next room. Got some cherries over there. What? How in the world did that just hit me? At least there's some tomato over here that we can get to get ourselves back up to full health. Alright, let's go fight against Guy and Edge. That was very easy. Alright, we beat that stage. Let's see what happens this time on the goal game. Alright! Top level again! That's what I'm talking about. And we just got ourselves another one up. Alright, moving on to stage 3. Going inside another cave. Oh, dang it! I didn't expect that cannon to hit me. I thought for a second I literally jumped over it. Alright. Got the spark now. Alright, time to make our way over here. Alright, there's one up. Alright, let's drop the ability so we can get that stone out of the way. Alright, now we have some fire. I got a key over here. Let's go wait for that platform to come back here. Alright, very good. Alright, let's make our way over here now. Let's try to be careful with some of the spikes here in this room. Alright, let's try to take that key away from this enemy down below. Sorry, sucker, that key is mine now. And we got another one up. Alright, so there's the end of that stage. Alright, let's see how we do on the gold game this time. Once again, we get the top level. Awesome. heading to stage 4. This is where we gotta be very careful with those falling rocks. Oh boy, that was a close one. Glad we're okay here. Alright, let's move on here into the next room. And we're in super mode! Going inside another cave now. Alright, let's go get some protection here for our head. Alright, let's go ahead and knock out these enemies very quickly. Very good. Oh, there was still one more up there. Alright, there we go. Alright, another one up. Alright, it's time to take on another shining enemy. Ow. Alright, we can just suck him right up right here to get that super ability. Alright, anyways, we now have the monster flame. So, we're now going to be causing some big fires here with this super ability. You just can't stop a fire this big. I don't think so. Alright, a portal's opened up right here. We'll go in there in just a moment. First, let me knock out some other objects around here. There we go. Alright, let's go inside this portal now. Alright, there's another one up once again. Alright, we'll go for the spark right here. Alright. Battling against another Spear Doomer. Ow. Okay, we got him. Let's got another one up. And we also do get a tomato right there. Alright. Anyways, we're all done inside that portal. So there's the end of the stage just up ahead. Alright, there we go. So now let's get back to the goal game. And we made it to the top level once again. How about that? Alright, anyways, let's go and do the boss battle in stage 5 here to wrap things up for the segment. Alright, fighting against the one and only Wispy Woods. It's very easy to take them down right here where you do have the spark ability, because if you just keep using it'll just keep delivering damage on him very quickly. But of course you want to be very careful to not get sucked inside. Got him! That was just too easy. That's definitely an awesome victory dance right there. Alright, so anyways, that was a great way to wrap things up for this segment, that's for sure. Anyways, let's now go ahead and quit here. Alright, so anyways, that is going to do it for Kirby's Return to Dreamland for the Nintendo Wii as part of my 2026 Valentine's Day special. But we still have some more games to play, and I will see you all for the next segment right after this, so stay tuned.